Howdy folks, welcome back. So I have so much stuff and not enough time to show you, so we're just going to get into it and I'm going to go right through these and bang them out. You guys can pause it and look at them a little longer if you want to. So as I rolled up to the park the other day, I saw this structure sitting in the clouds right here, this dome shaped, and we'll zoom in real quick. And it's got segments, it's got structure, it's a craft. Sitting there cloaked in the clouds, using the clouds as its cover. Okay, and this one is like an E.T. alien face type with an eye here and an eye here. Here's the head, the mouth comes down there. Then if you tilt your head to the left and take this eye and this eye, this becomes a nose, and then there's a face right here too. So you take this eye and this eye, there's a face, then this eye and this eye, and an alien face. Okay, and this one here, it appears there's God's face right here. He's got his hands out, and he's holding an angel that's standing in a sphere. And as I pull back a little bit, I'm going to see it a little bit better. You can even make out his arms come back here and then come out forward here. Make out his face right here. He's got his hands out. He's holding an angel. And as I pull back even more, you'll start to make out this is the bottom jaw of this Satan face. Here's the mouth. Here's the ears and the horns coming off. If we pull back, you can see there's a giant Satan face starting to form in the sky, and here's God coming out and producing this angel in front of this giant Satan face. It almost looks like God is coming to the rescue with an angel, stopping Satan from forming here in the sky. So a couple of shots later, you can see the face is really starting to take form. You can really start to make out the eyes. I'll zoom in again because you can still see here's God producing this little angel here. Okay, on to the next. And then as I turn around and look at the clouds behind me, there's this bear-looking face again sitting there with this nose here, the two eyes. If you tilt your head a little to the left, you can see it. Okay, and this one here real quick, it looks like a UFO has dropped up out of the clouds. It left a cookie cutter shape of where it dropped out. Just moments before it looked like this. And then this little spot right here dropped out and did that. And then off to my other side, this is still sitting here in the clouds. And it looks like another one has arrived over here now. Okay, so as I pan around some more, the clouds have changed now, and now it's changed into a lion's face. There's an eye here and an eye there. Here's this mouth, the lower jaw. You can see the mane flowing back this way. Here's an ear. Then there's also a Simba face, like out of the cartoons, with an eye here, an eye here. He's got the confused look with his bottom jaw hanging out. Right here. There's also another Simba face with an eye here and there. There's multiple faces in this one, so I'll let you look at it for a minute because there's a bunch of lion faces and Simba face and I don't know. It's just crazy, so I'll let you look at that one for a second. It's like God's paintbrush. He's painting murals in the sky or something. Make sure we zoom in on it and you can see it. Zoom out a little bit. Zoom in helps a little bit. Okay. Real quick in this one, you can see a dragon face starting to form. Here's an eye and an eye here. It's not fully formed, but you can see the mouth starting to form down here and stuff. And I see these events starting to unfold like this, and I start taking pictures. So now this cloud has turned into a more like dragon type, wolf type phase with an eye, and you can see the ears or horns kind of coming back. You can see his snout coming down and this round kind of button nose, his jaw. Here's his mouth right here with his teeth. Then a couple minutes later, the cloud shifts and it becomes the profile now with one eye. Here's the button nose, here's the jaw coming down and the horns coming up. And now it's the profile of the same thing. So here it is, kind of three-dimensional, looking across its face. And then moments later, it turns into the profile of it. Okay, real quick in this one, there's a UFO hanging back here in the clouds, and it's got a little drone that it deployed out here. This little black dot, I'm going to zoom in on it. It's not a bird. It's some kind of drone. And as I zoom in on it, I want you to look in the etherical background here. You'll see that there's some kind of domed thing with prongs sticking off of it here that's cloaked, and part of it is uncloaking and poking out right here. So this thing is cloaked in the background right there, and then part of it is sticking out, is uncloaked, or is coming out of their dimension and into ours. Okay. And then this cloud keeps changing back and forth. Here you can really kind of make out the teeth on it a little bit. And boom, boom. Oops, this one right here. You can finally see there's like smoke coming out of his nostrils and stuff. Okay, in this one it's really faint, but there seems to be like a Satan face in here, and it looks like he has his hands clasped together here. I'll zoom in. This one's a little odd. It's different. But if you move it around a little bit, you can make out this face right here. It's kind of blurry, but you can see his face, and then you can see his hands clasped together down here. I'll pull back a little bit. Just a different photo, something different I hadn't seen yet. Okay. Okay, this one's kind of fun. It seems I keep getting these like UFOs with windows, with scenes playing out in the windows. So let's just entertain this and zoom in and see what's going on in the windows here. Kind of looks like he's sitting on a couch with his back to us, reading a paper or something, or looking on his computer. And just chilling in there. And I got more of these, so hang on. Just real quick on this one. This reminds me of those paintings from like Leonardo da Vinci or whoever does it, of the crucifix with the UFOs in the background and the pilots in them. It kind of reminds me of that. You see the dude in the window there. All right. Okay, then this cloud showed up, and we'll start zooming in on it, and you'll see that it is a cloud, not an airplane, but it's a cloud that's in the shape of an airplane, and it appears there's some guy standing on top of it. So make what you will out of it. It's a cloud, and I thought it looked pretty peculiar, so I took a picture of it. Pretty crazy, huh? Then as the airplane started to fade, a heart formed over here. Okay, real quick in this one, it appears there's a man with a face here and a crown peeking over the rim of the clouds. I'm going to pull back and you can see what I'm saying. See that? Looks like he's peeking in over the clouds. Okay, and this one is a lion's face. You might be able to see that there's an eye here and an eye over there, and you make out the nose. Big old lion's face, almost like painted in the clouds. Okay, in this one, it appears there's another UFO with windows in it here. And let's just zoom in on the windows just to entertain this real quick. And in this window, here's the window. There appears to be a head right here with two eyes. Here's an ear. Here's the bottom of the mouth right here. You can see the head going up. Almost looks like a cartoon, but it's not. There's a face right here, two eyes, the ear. You can see it. There's a little pilot there. And then let's scoot over to the next window, because that's not all. Look in this window right here. We got two big old eyes here. The nose coming down. This almost looks like Greedo from Star Wars. The head going back. It looks like it has antennas or horns or something. Sitting in the window of this UFO. I want you to watch this guy and watch this guy right here. You can see both of them here. Watch this guy and this guy right here. You can see them in the windows as I pan back. Okay, so be what it is, that's what it is. Okay, in this one here, you can make out an eye here, an eye here. You can see its ear coming up here, the jawline coming down. Here's the chin down here. It looks like it's like some kind of demon or goblin, half goblin. Half of the face almost looks like a Wolverine type face, and then the other half looks like a goblin type face. I took several shots of this, and here as it's progressing, you can really start to make out this eye over here. This one's really defined. The teeth are defined now. The nose is more defined. If I pop you up to this, you can really see the face up in there. Even better when it's more compressed, but oh well. And then I got a lot more to show you, but I'm running out of time, so we'll just leave it with this right here with this one last shot of this face here. And I got a lot more to bring you, so just hang in there. I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, bye.